Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Sam here. I wanted to talk today about goal setting, very specifically when it comes to setting your goals regarding money. Now, I am a big believer that if you have a focused goal in your head, which is basically just I want to earn £100,000 a year, you are going to fail. And the reason for that is during the tough times, in which there will be, whatever journey that you're on, whether it be business, property, whatever, it's hard to really make that goal very, very tangible. And so as a result, you end up kind of losing a lot of your focus. Now, with my clients, when obviously a lot of them are going to be budding property investors, and one of the first questions I ask them is, where do you want to be in 1 to 5 years time? What's the ultimate goal here? And you probably aren't surprised to hear that the vast majority come back with something monetary. So it might be, I want to have a net income of X per month. I want to own X percentage number of properties. I want to own £10 million worth of properties. One of my clients even headers up his emails to me in capitals, "Make me the biggest landlord in the UK." Now, I then try and drill down on these goals, and I had somebody recently who came at me with a goal that they wanted to earn net 10 grand a month. My question to them was, why? Why do you want to do that? And I think when I ask this question, automatically my clients are basically split into two camps, which is camp number one, where they will come back to me pretty quickly and they will say, what I want to do with my life is X, Y, Z. I know per month that I require so-and-so amount of money in order to facilitate this life goal, this achievement, where I will feel successful. I had a client once that wanted to start a non-for-profit, and they'd worked out that, literally to the pound, how much they would need per month. They added a 10% contingency onto that, and that was their goal. And we then knew how many properties they would need to own with a certain amount of cash flow in order for them to achieve that particular goal. The people that sit on that side of the fence are really, really, really focused. They understand the concept of what they're trying to achieve. It's not just about wealth. It's about what that wealth actually gives you. And these people are focused on that. They have a goal. When the shit hits the fan, in which it definitely will do at some point in your career, in your life, they have got that tangible thing to grab onto and to carry on, pushing towards that goal. So those people generally, I find, are much better when it comes to understanding the long view, understanding where they need to get to, how they're going to get there. They start with the end in mind. It's one of my favorite sayings, and they plot themselves, hopefully with my help, a plan and a strategy to get themselves there. Now, the people that can't answer that question of why, these are the people that often answer this question, well, why not? Or that's just what I want, or because. These people are not focused. Okay? They don't understand why they need that money. They've plucked a figure out of thin air, and they really, really can't tell me where that figure came from. The guy who writes the emails, for example, that says, make me the UK's biggest landlord. There's no tangibility behind that. I don't know if I've made up that word, tangibility. I quite like it though. Tangibility, it's my new word. There's nothing tangible behind that. He doesn't know how many properties he needs in order to achieve that goal. He doesn't even know why he wants to achieve that goal. There's nothing in that apart from to say, probably for a short period of time, I'm the country's biggest landlord. He doesn't have that mindset to actually even achieve that goal though, even if he wanted to. He doesn't know how many properties that is. He doesn't know what the income is. He doesn't know what the types of properties that he's going to have to buy in order to achieve that goal. And so everything that he does is very much just up in the air and just pie in the sky, to be quite honest with you. And that particular person has made no traction in a number of years as a result of that, because his focus is not right. And that goes for people that say, you know, I want to earn 10 grand net a month. Okay, great. Why do you want to earn 10 grand net a month? What is the purpose of that? And if you can't, I mean, look, if you want to start that way and say, yeah, okay, I want 10 grand a month, that will be good. Net 10 grand a month, that would be cool. Work backwards then and figure out why that actually makes sense, because you might actually find that to achieve the lifestyle that you aim to achieve, not just what your lifestyle is now, if you get to financial freedom, which is that your income you generate from passive sources matches what what you need in terms of to survive and actually live the life that you do currently, that might not be the life that you want to lead and want to live. So find out what you're actually going to need in order to achieve the lifestyle that you want. 10 grand a month might not even be enough to achieve the lifestyle that you want. You want to own a Lamborghini, you want to live in a 5-bedroom house. Well, number one, I say, well, why do you want to live in a 5-bedroom house? Oh, well, I've got 3 kids, so it makes sense. Okay, fair enough, cool. That kind of does make sense. But then, what's the mortgage on that going to cost? What's the costs going to be for utilities? What are you going to need in terms of finance potentially for your Lambo or leasing your Lambo? Do you working travel costs for various things that you've got to do? Holidays, that you want to go on, working all of these things out. You might not need 10 grand a month, or you might need 3 times that amount, in which case you're going to then achieve your goal one day of 10 grand and be disappointed because you're not going to be happy with the lifestyle that it's actually giving you, and you might then actually be stuck in on a course which ultimately will not allow you, will not facilitate you getting to where you actually want to be. So look, the whole purpose of me getting on and kind of having a mini little rant about this today is that I really genuinely believe that you really, really, really need to double down and drill down on your goals and your focus of what those goals entail. As I've said, 99% of you, when you're thinking of a goal, something monetary is going to be popping up, something financial is going to be sitting in your head, and that's absolutely fine. The people, what sorts the wheat from the chaff in my experience, in terms of the clients that I work with, is those that actually can take that to the next level and understand that monetary goal. What will that monetary goal actually achieve? And once you get to know that is when you can actually get to the point where I genuinely believe that you can be successful, and you can put your mind to anything. I've actually gone on record recently, maybe stupidly, saying that one of my goals in life is I want to own Saracens Rugby Club. Now, I genuinely believe that I could do that. I really, really do. Saracens going through a bit of turmoil at the moment, so maybe a change of ownership wouldn't be too much of a bad thing for them. But that I don't know 100% just yet what that is going to kind of entail for me personally, but I'm working on it. I have a goal in my head, and I understand that money is going to play a huge role in me being able to achieve that goal. I know why I want to achieve that goal. It's because I genuinely believe that I could bring something to that club, and I could do really well, especially once I take my own business ventures to the next level and I learn. I genuinely believe that I, with the passion that I have for that club, would be the ideal person to take that club forward. So I have a very specific goal in my head there, and it might take me 40 years to do that, but at least I have it, and at least I'm working towards it. There's going to be loads of other tiny little mini goals that will I will accomplish on my way to achieving that. And when I do achieve that goal, who knows what that's going to actually do to my life. I might feel very, very empty, although I suppose I will then have that that goal of making that club great again. So who knows. But look, summary of what I've said is it's okay to have a monetary goal, but make sure that monetary goal actually means something to you. Make sure it's relatable, and make sure that you do actually have a real why you need that amount of money. What difference will that make to your life? What kind of life will that provide you with? And only when you do that will you really, truly set yourself on a path to succeed, in my opinion, and in my experience of dealing with lots of various different clients. So I hope you found this really, really useful and interesting. If you did, please share it. Some of you are watching this live on Facebook, some of you will be watching this on YouTube, some of you will be watching this on LinkedIn possibly. Whichever platform that you're watching it on, please share it with people that you think will find this useful. You can follow me as well on Instagram at the Sam Norris, on Twitter at the Sam Norris, on TikTok if any of you are on that, on at the Sam Norris. You can find me at Sam Norris Property on Facebook, and obviously search my name, Sam Norris, on LinkedIn, and you'll be able to find me there too. Whichever platform that you like to use, please do come and find me. Please do communicate with me. I love hearing from people. I love having conversations, and I really, really look forward to hopefully discussing this and other topics with some of you in the future. Thanks very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. I've been Sam. Peace out. I'll see you later.